Hello, beautiful Libras, and welcome to this, your 2021 reading. Alright, we're going to get started with the Sacred Destiny Oracle and keep on going. And we're going to pull Tarot 1 for every month for 2021 with interludes of Oracle cards. And then finally, at the end, we'll draw a card from the Akashic record and perhaps look into what it is that you're working on from a perspective of 2021 in context, and also maybe get some advice on that. So, start with, though, we have Stand Still. All right, so starting off strong. So this card is speaking to where we have come from in terms of 2020, sort of being stuck in a standstill, beautifully yet frustratingly still. And when I say beautifully, I mean, I'm looking at this card. This bird has pink feathers. It's quite unique. And there is this stillness about this picture that allows this bird standing in water, allows this reflection to be happening. I don't know if you could see that in the water below. So 2020 feels like we've come out of, and this is specifically in your energy, Libra. So, I mean, this could feel like a lot of people. I certainly am feeling it. I'm Capricorn, but in your energy, especially true for you, where you felt like you've been at a standstill in your life. Things might have been just stagnating is what I'm picking up here. So we're in the middle of a swamp in this image, and that's also another thing that I'm picking up on, that it feels a little bit bogged down. And so that is the energy that you feel like you are exiting right now. Okay, and so moving out of this, we're going to ask the good tarot to give us information about the months ahead. So we have, these are great cards. For January, we have the Emperor. For February, we have the Messenger of Water. Beautiful. And for March, so far, we have the King of Fire. Wow. And we have the Queen of Water. Behind the Queen of Water is the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Okay. Spectacular. Okay. Have to say that there are a lot of players in here as well. And by players, I don't mean player types. I just mean a lot of characters. So to me, this also feels like, though this is your energy, this could also be the energy of others in your life, the energy of different either people that you're interacting with, or energies that you are feeling, so multiple, like what I'm hearing in my head is universe bombarding you with different, very specific energies. So let's find out what is going on here. All right, so moving out of that standstill, we have January with the Emperor card. So the Emperor is very much in control. This could be you. Not feeling a lot of movement yet. However, you do feel, what I am feeling is that you do have control over your situation. You have the clarity, mental clarity, that feels like you've been working on this during perhaps the whole of 2020, and you're at a point where you have that shit locked up tight, okay? You are in control, you know what you're about, you have amazing presence, and in January, I think you are feeling an awareness about that. So you are feeling that sense of control that you have. It's almost like you've earned it. And because, all the work that you have done in 2020, here you are. And it has brought you to this place of calm, this place of, I was going to say, gentle fierceness. Okay? That's what I'm picking up. So January is very interesting energy that you are either being bombarded with, or are emulating, or you are creating, that this is your energy that you are putting out into the world. In February, you have the Messenger of Water. This is a little bit different of a card, going from the Emperor down to the most, loyal but tiny subjects, the Messenger. So the Messenger is much more lighthearted, and I'm picking up shy here, a shyness about it. Still very loyal, very kind, and quite powerful, because it's about communication, right? And this is the Queen, this looks like the Queen of Water. I always imagine that the little seahorse there is the messenger, but this is actually the Messenger of Water, and it feels like there is this communication happening here. A message is being sent. The seahorse is carrying the message. And what is the message? It's about love, okay? And this card always gives me this feeling of vulnerability. So in February, I am getting the sense that there is this message either coming to you or that you are wanting to give, and it creates this vulnerability in you, or perhaps someone coming towards you is feeling vulnerable and wanting to share and will communicate with you this message of love. In March, you have the King of Fire. Now, the King of Fire and this Emperor card are giving off a Leo vibe. So I don't know if you have a Leo in your life that could be coming towards you, but you definitely have this love. You have water and you have fire. So, you have fire energies, either Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that you are, that's bumping into your energy. And of course, the King of Fire, very passionate, very extremely loving, adoring even, and just a complete ray of sunshine in your life. And I think this is balancing something out with you. So just be aware that either this is you, and in March you are feeling more passionate after being a little bit more vulnerable in February. So this could be your progression, but it's a little odd to start from the Emperor, feeling very much grounded and in control, and then going to a very vulnerable place with the Messenger, but then coming back out as the King of Fire, very passionate, knows what they want, goes after it energy. But yes, this is kind of what is happening. The other thing it could be is you in relation to this other energy, fire energy, for example, Leo, and there could be this love relationship. That's the other storyline that I'm picking up on here. Although these are really about your progression through 2021. So, sticking with that, then we have the Queen of Water in April. And this is being sort of behind the Queen of Water is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a bit fascinating, really. It feels as though you are lucky in love. You are moving very quickly from, so say this is you in January as the Emperor, and then so that very much quiet, gentle fierceness, that control that you have been in, then moving into a vulnerable position of, sending a message of love, and then that's in February, and then March it's about that passion, going after what it is that you want, and then Queen of Water in April with Wheel of Fortune. It's like you are rolling the dice when it comes to love, and you are lucky in love. The universe has your back here, and you are embracing all that is love. You are being love. So fascinating, this progression that you are on. And it could have a little bit to do with balance, as I said. You kind of finding that middle ground and striking a balance between that fiery passion that you feel and the strong emotional love connectedness that you're feeling. Let's check in with the Spirit Junkie. It's a little interlude here, but we're going to take an oracle card to see sort of, oh, there we go, where you're at. So we just need one. And it says, it'll help give us some clarity here about what is going on with you, Libra. It says, I claim my desires. I hold great visions. I am ready to receive. Wow. Okay, so you are going through a transformation, it feels to me, or have gone through a transformation, and now you are stepping up in your life and utilizing that transformation to move forward in 2021. And here you are claiming your desires, owning that you have these great visions and letting the universe know, I'm here, let's do this, let's go. I'm ready to receive the blessings. And this Wheel of Fortune behind this Queen of Water is very clearly the universe is responding and saying, oh yeah, we got you back. So let's find out what the next few months will bring for you, beautiful zebra. So what does the next few months look like for Libra? How many other characters can we pull? So this is the Light Seer's Tarot deck here. I'm using different decks to highlight different parts of the year, just because I think these decks with these oracle cards just sort of have this beautiful conversation with one another. So Spirit Junkie and Light Seer's Tarot seem to have a really great conversation with each other. Here we go. Oh yeah, Queen of Cups. You are maintaining that Queen of Cups energy from April through to May, and then in June you have the Hierophant, and July you have Knight of Pentacles, so Pentacles now on the board, that's great. And then we have Six of Wands. We've got some victory going on here. So also Wands, actually King of Fire is King of Wands as well, so they're already on the board, but good to see Pentacles popping up. All right, so we just talked about the Queen of Water, and the Light Seer's Queen of Water is the Queen of Cups. So we went from April, Queen of Water, to May, Queen of Cups. And I think Light Seer's Tarot, this card is beautiful as well as the Good Tarot Queen of Water card. Very beautiful. This one, though, I think speaks more to that meditation of, that I think what the cards are trying to say here is that April, May, you're really going to be embodying the sense of love. And it's like you are meditating on this and you are emitting. That was the word that I was missing, and probably why this popped out again. But yeah, the cards are trying to say that you're embodying love, you are emitting love, and it's a confirmation that you are going through this process of balancing out love and passion. And in this card, I would say that love is winning. Not winning, it's not a competition, but in the sense that the passion, the fieriness of it is, driving, perhaps the drive and the motivation behind it, but the etherealness of this card to me speaks about it becoming part of who you are. Okay, so but also that meditation that she looks like she is in also kind of speaks to what the Spirit Junkie card had to say, which is being ready to receive. And in being ready, you are actually emitting that love. Okay, now you also, so from May we go to June. In June you have the Hierophant, and this card is another card to me about being in a meditative place. So here you sit at essentially the stairway between two different realities, right? So you are here in the material world, but then you are also able to see into that other dimension, that other, you're connected to this other universe, this other space. It's a very spiritual card, the Hierophant. But what you do is you don't judge either one. You are able to hold both, and you are able to find joy in doing so. And that's, to me, what this Hierophant card in particular is about. So that was June. In July, you have, like I said, Knight of Pentacles, Pentacles on the board. So this could speak a little bit to your finances, how you feel about the material, your material world, your wealth, for example. You have the Knight of Pentacles, traditionally slowest moving knight in the deck, although I like to argue that one because the Death card is also a knight in a sense, and I would argue that he's a bit slower, maybe. Maybe, sometimes, not always. But so, Knight of Pentacles, moving towards you, moving away perhaps from unnecessary material clutter is what I'm picking up in this card. So this could be you focusing more on your spiritual life and personal, emotional well-being, and away perhaps from the clutter and busyness and just overwhelm of the material world. Okay, not that you don't have those things, you do. It's just that those things aren't the focus right now. So this is the month of July. The other thing that this could be too is this other person, that other storyline that we were talking about, which I'm picking up on, because, I mean, you know, this speaks to you. You are emulating love. You are definitely going to be attracting people into your life. And what I get here is that the person that comes towards you the slowest is the one that is going to be the most important, the most meaningful, and the most stable. And this could be the one that you've been looking for. Okay, that's kind of what I'm picking up from this Knight of Pentacles card. Just very relaxed, very patient, kind, loving, and also knows what they want, just gets there and goes for it, but just gets there a little bit more slowly and more intentionally. Okay, now month of August, you have the Six of Wands, so all eyes are on you. This is you being in the spotlight, you being the center of attention. That's what I'm telling you. You're not going to be putting out those love vibes. I mean, not like that. That's not what the cards are saying. The cards are saying that you have been meditating on this and you are feeling love. You are telling the universe you are ready. And so the universe is turning its eye on you and checking it out, seeing what's going on, what's what. And this attention is obviously, like I said, if you are embodying love and emitting love, it's going to get noticed. So here is Six of Wands, you in the spotlight a little bit. Don't let that be uncomfortable. Let it be a celebration. Enjoy it. Some of you, for me, it would be uncomfortable, but this is definitely about celebrating, enjoying, and giving. Ooh, that's another thing that just popped in my head. Giving that love in a way that is being able to share it in a much in a wider audience and in a different setting. Okay, that's kind of what I'm thinking of there. We're checking in right now with the animal oracle, spirit animal oracle, and we're just trying to get a little bit of advice about what it is that you are working on in 2021, and then also the next or the last part of 2021. That's August, and a couple cards popped out. The Elephant Spirit popped out right away, so we definitely have some advice there. And then we had another card pop out, Panther Spirit, with a little bit more advice. Okay, so when I was talking about you celebrating and, you know, not letting the Six of Wands, you being in the spotlight, having that be uncomfortable, Elephant Spirit is here to say learn from the past. So in terms of advice for you moving forward in this energy that you have become, this love energy, learn from the past is Elephant Spirit's advice and kind of peek at what is to come in the months that follow. I also had Panther Spirit pop out, and this was just general advice for the future. Okay, so the last few months of 2021, reclaim your power. So let's find out what this card might also be about. Right, we're going to use Spacious Tarot to connect with Elephant Spirit and Panther Spirit. What is it in 2021 for Libra for the last few months of the year? What is Libra working on? Yeah, what is Libra working on? Okay. Ooh. Have the Guardian of Wands. Wow. Okay. What is Libra working on last part of the year. Five of Cups. Okay. Good, good. Last part of 2021 for Libra. Give us a glimpse for November and December. Okay. You got Eight of Wands, communication, and you have Six of Pentacles, kind of reevaluating, reassessing. And yeah, taking a look at finances. That's a good place to be at the end of 2021. All right, we have 4. So we we ended with Six of Wands in August, you being in the spotlight, and you then are in September, you have the Guardian of Wands. And the Guardian of Wands is really that kind of, I think it's like the Queen of Fire, or Queen of Wands, which is a fire sign. And this is about you really nurturing your passionate side. Okay, Panther Spirit talked about reclaiming your power. That could be what you are working on this particular month, especially. Guardian of Wands is really nurturing of that passionate side, that inner light, that burning, that sensation that's motivating, that helps you to move forward with what it is that you are trying to do. So passion, for sure, is what you are working on in the month of September. In October, you have the Five of Cups. It's a little bit different. So, Five of Cups. Ooh, this is interesting. I haven't picked this up before, but in this card, I'm picking up that you are letting some relationships go. You realize that they have sort of outlived their usefulness to you. They're no longer what works. And so you are, making decisions here. You have the Two of Cups there, and this is you standing with whoever it is that's your partner, or the relationship represents the relationships that you've chosen to focus on and to stay in. And you're kind of looking across and sort of saying farewell to those relationships that you might have had in the past that served you well then, and you are letting go of those. And I feel gratitude. Those cups gave you love. They did what they needed to do at the time, and now they just no longer serve. So you look with gratitude and to look back to see how far you have come, because you've obviously crossed this river. You don't really see a bridge. So you're in a different place now. And I feel like the month of October, you're being a little reflective, perhaps, of the past. And that is why Elephant Spirit probably said, learn from the past. So whatever it is that's in this past that you are being reflective about, it's like you are taking away what is good about the past situations, and you're moving forward with in the relationships that do serve you, because of the knowledge that you've gleaned from those past relationships. A lot of cups in this reading, I have to say. A lot of water, fire as well, wands and fire, water, and a couple, pentacles. Yeah, so let's look at the Eight of Wands, and this is the month of November. So here we are. Eight of Wands is all about communication, fast communication. Something is going to be revealed to you, and revealed is not really the right word. There's no moon card here. Nothing's really hidden. It's just knowledge, information. Your thoughts are going to be ablaze and flying. There's lots of passionate communication happening here. This is great. This is really, really great. So November is going to be all about that. Thoughts, passionate thoughts being expressed as ideas and being communicated. The month of December, you have the Six of Pentacles. And this is all about you taking stock, just reevaluating your, could be finances, could also, it's similar to Five of Cups in the sense that you are being just kind of reflecting on past relationships here. This could be that similar kind of work, but with your material and the material side of your life. You're kind of taking an inventory, counting things up, and that is always a great place to be in December, really. Looking back on 2021, you'll be sort of reviewing and taking stock of your successes and really taking a hard look at where you are at in terms of your material wealth, your material world. Interesting. All right, so to put all of this this year 2021 in context, we're going to pull a card from the Akashic record, and I'm going to read it to you. This is a new deck to me. Not familiar with the Akashic record, so it's Akashic Tarot, actually. It's not really an oracle card. This is a tarot deck. I just haven't used it because my learning tarot is the classic Ruygt deck, so all of my knowledge is kind of based on that, and then with the oracle decks that I am familiar with, I've just been using them over this last year, so I'm more familiar. But Akashic Tarot. Okay, let's pull a card for you. Whoop. All right, we have a couple cards, but the Muse is the one that we pulled for you, so I'm going to pop that one up. The other card to come out was the Five of Keys, which is kind of in support of this card, and then I'll read that one as well. But let's first read for the Muse. Okay. And here you go. So it's card number 15. It's called the Muse. It says, the Muse plays a song of upliftment and imagination. The petals of inspiration drift upon the wind, filling the air with light and creativity. This card shows a time of very heightened resourcefulness and inventiveness for you. Any creative project, new or old, can receive exceptional energy now, both from you and from the universe. Call to the spirit muses and let them join you and the creator within to lift your project to the skies. Okay. So there is a kind of additional it's looks a little bit like a ritual that you can do if you would like to call in the muses, and this is what it says about that. Close your eyes and touch in with the force of inspiration and pure potential. A swirl of music beauty, movement, and imagination flow through you and around you. You can give birth to any possibility. Feel this power of creation now. Okay, that is a very powerful card. I am going to also read to you the Five of Keys, as that was the other card that flung itself out for you. And then we'll also pull some tarot cards. Okay. Just to get a little bit greater clarification. I'm curious about if this is to do just with 2021, which I'm getting the feeling, but let's find out. So, Five of Keys, not that card. Here we go. Five of Keys. Okay, I see. Oops, I passed it. Five of Keys. Here we go. Okay, sorry about that. Here we go. Wishes fulfilled. The scene is a bright and full storeroom, a larder for a sizable and successful estate. Inside are keys and coins, wines and spices. Also within the room are a number of baskets filled with bounty of fruits, vegetables, breads, flours, sugars, and grains. Even the many windows look out at the expanse of your world. This card is a sign that the time has come for your wishes to be fulfilled and your dreams to be realized. Difficulties may have challenged you for a time, but even in these, victory is assured. There is an abundance of sweet nourishments and acquired lands coming. The keys to the castle are yours. Celebrate. Okay, so these two cards together, really, I feel like you are at a point, where in terms of 2021, I'm not sure that it's just 2021. I feel like these cards are speaking to a past, your past, that you have come a long way, and it's time for you to call upon your creativity and work with the universe to bring, oh nice, Page of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Five of Cups again. Wow. Okay. Definitely want to focus in on that. Let's see if there's anything else. I think those are the two cards for clarification. Okay. So, universe, call upon the universe. Utilize that creativity, that knowledge that you have gained, that you've learned from the past, and use it to make your dreams come true. Use it to get that wish fulfillment, right? You have the Page of Pentacles here. It mentioned this, the muse was sort of, the Five of Keys card, rather, was the wishes fulfilled card. Five of Keys is not clarifying the muse card, but it's definitely supporting the muse card. So to me, what that is saying is that you have this creativity, you have this way of looking at things that, if you utilized it, could bring you abundance, success, fulfillment, wish fulfillment. And this card is clarifying that. So you have the Page of Pentacles, and this is you really sort of taking a leap of faith and starting a new endeavor, flipping a coin, going forward. Just, you will be successful. It's like this llama, relying upon yourself to create your abundance by just being yourself, by just doing it, just doing who you are. That's what I'm getting here. So that's, this muse, you are your muse, but the universe is saying, call upon us, call upon me, whatever, I mean, I always say the universe, but whatever that means to you, spiritually, they have your back. And the thing is to just look and move forward, because the Five of Cups here, yeah, this Five of Cups that I'm getting, this came out once before in the month of October, where you were, in this card, it helps you to get a perspective, because you realize that you're in a different place looking back at what once was. And this card, it's like saying the same thing. You know, there are things from your past that were unpleasant. Perhaps relationships did not go well, ended badly. And there was a lot of hurt, a lot of damage. Perhaps a significant other died, as in the case of this card. And those things, so thinking about those things is not helping you move forward. The way to faith is away from that past now, because in your future, you still have two cups here that can be filled. And honestly, it's up to you to do so. It's up to you to take yourself forward in your life. And you're in this water. You have two cups that are still working, and it's time for you to fill those cups. You fill those cups. It's up to you now. But you are swimming in love, as this little guy is. So there is that. All right, someone is calling, so I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much, Libra. I hope this resonated with you. It was a beautiful reading, and I hope to see you again soon. Otherwise, light and love to you, and Happy New Year.